Hey, it's Mr. Wooding here. This is what you need to do today. Twinery. Search up Twinery, select User Online, New Story. Whatever your game is about, whatever profession you are looking into, and whatever aspect of Hawara you are teaching people about, type that in as your title. So I am going to be doing physical, and I'm looking at builders. This is what you're going to use to plan your game. Alright, you're going to create a Scratch platformer game. Double click this. I'm going to call this Start. All the best games have a narrative. They have a story which drives the game. Games that don't have a narrative become boring and repetitive. They don't teach you anything and they're not as entertaining. So for the narrative, with my builder, I'm teaching people that want to become builders or who are builders how to look after their physical health better. So I'm going to start with this. On the start is going to be a picture of a building site. Okay. And also it's going to introduce my builder. I'm going to call my builder, I could call him Bob, but I want to go with something different. We'll call him Tom. So, Tom the builder is an expert at looking after his physical health. How to Dad Dude is wanting to create a new series which looks at how tradies look after themselves. Right, so this is the dialogue, this is what my narrative, what my story in my game is going to be about. So the very first screen in my game is going to explain that. It might have some animations, it might just be a picture, it might have some words come up, it might be narrated. Next, I'm going to give someone the option to go to the next level. They can go to the start, we'll call it intro level. So I've used these brackets, closed brackets, square brackets, two at the beginning, two at the end. You'll notice that they are blue. Now if I press X, it's automatically created this one here for me because of what I left in the brackets. Intro level. Explains the controls and purpose of the game while the player takes control and trials the buttons. Okay, the next one is going to be level 1. Level 1. Right, if you've got two different options, so this says level 1, but if you could perhaps skip level 1 or I'll go into that next. So level 1. Level 1, simple platform. Builder Tom needs to get to work. Okay, these are the options. Eat a healthy breakfast. And the other option is have a pie and a Coke. Okay, so this is going to be in level 1. It's going to leave someone with a choice and they can do either. Now, if they have a healthy breakfast, well done. You have made a good decision. You can now jump higher. Level 2. Alright, now I want this one to link up to this, but this one needs to say a consequence for making a bad decision. You have made an unhealthy decision which has a bad effect on your body. Your movement speed is now slower because, and give whatever reason why, having a pie and a Coke for breakfast is not good. Okay, now I want it to go to the level 2 again. So if I type in L, I can see level 2 and I'll select it and press X. So now we have our story tree, our planning starting to come together. You need to do this and plan out your entire narrative. Your game needs a story. If it doesn't have a story, it is boring. Once you have done this, you can move on to designing your character on Scratch. To do that, this is just a random Scratch that I've got going. You need to click New Sprite and Paint New Sprite. Instead of using these, this is called bitmap, we're going to convert to vector. The benefits of vector are that once you have a shape in there, I'm going to draw a little body and some legs. I can rotate that leg like that and put it in. I'm now going to copy it and paste it, stamp it down over there, rotate it the other way. So I've got my legs, paste it again, got some really long arms. Here we go, you might want to zoom in, change up his face a bit too. I want white eyes. And a big smile. Now, if you don't like that as a smile, you could select it and delete it. If you use bitmap, you cannot do that. That is why you use vector. I just changed it twice and now it's got all pixelated, so I'm going to undo a couple of those. And I see that it's now back nice and proper. This button here is really cool as well. If I select this, I can actually then edit different points along it. So if I do my mouth in a white line, and now I click that button there, I can reshape that line. There we go, I'll click out of it, I'll click back into it, and I'll reshape this line. There we go. I've made my character. If you finish that, please watch some videos on how to make a platformer game. Good luck.